Man, I told, look, but I ain't gonna say that.
Don't judge me.
I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. I said he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Caught up in the characters of America's fucked up narrative. They say the straight black man in the black community is a terrorist. Straight black man can't never win. Straight black man is gon' need a therapist. Cause the straight black man is the worst that it's ever been. Blaming me for shit I ain't never did. Man, can't a nigga ever live? Can't a nigga ever live? I been out here killing it. Still trying to sell me that I'm ignorant. Demon can't tell I'm different and diligent. Demon can't tell what a nigga been born suspect, what a nigga been innocent. Man up on them and they mark you as militant. Mark you as mad and belligerent. Man, fuck y'all images, fuck they images. He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Who you calling a bitch though? What is you calling her a bitch for? Watch that bitch glow, watch that bitch blow. See, that's the part there that you didn't know. Getting mo. Why you hating on her black girl magic? Her black girl drive, all her black girl savage. So divine that she had to hashtag it. Her life matters and she had to have added. She been out here killing it. Didn't figure, but you acting like she ignorant. Paying her less, still magnificent. Watch her shatter that glass into little bits. Master degrees while you mastering Madden. Master a master, holding you back. Master a madness and average. Basic and tragic, trash in her passion. I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. You done blackball me, redline me, whitewash me, still can't define me. Try and dick me down and then still deny me. Yeah, try and fuck me, sneak up behind me, but boom, I ain't bought up blinded, so boom, you ain't gotta remind me, cause bitch, my mind be like a flower in bloom. Sky with a room, that's the life assignment, and whom, what's and never should try me, then boom, big boom from what's behind me. Full pack of black excellent facts, black excellent acts, black excellent stats. Won't succumb to your bum ass acts, and when your bum ass come ass, I done no jack, and when your young ass come ass, I run that back, cause all my scholars had scars all upon they back. Now let's go. He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Say he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, 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 but fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Good morning. What up, 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 what up? Good morning, everybody. So listen, first thing, Tracy, you can get the song on SoundCloud. I'm a SoundCloud rapper. Just go soundcloud.com/Cleezy, CLEEZY, and it'll pop right up. All right, good morning, everybody. Let's run this one too.
Man,
I told, look, but I ain't gonna say that. But
I told you it.
I got you. Alright, me and we gon' hold you down. Fuck that nigga.
Fuck him.
That's how I feel about it. For real. I ain't fuck with him in the beginning. Don't cry, little mama. Fuck him, he gone. Fuck that nigga. Fuck him, he wrong. Left you with them kids and all that debt. For that whack ass bitch with all that dick on her breath.
Oh no.
Hold up. Stop. It's a time for success. Let me twist you something up. You'll be happy he done left. Gone is the stress, cause y'all shit was a mess. This is just a test, baby, this is for the best. Now's the perfect time for you to go back to school. You need to go and do you, cause he's a fucking fool. Open up your Oprah and start making moves you've been trying to make since you met this dude. Listen, the time is gonna pass, and maybe one day you'll sit back and laugh. But fuck being mad, and fuck being sad, and fuck that 80-20 nigga with his backwards ass. Oh man. Man, fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. We gon' hold you down. This our family. Fuck that bum ass nigga.
Where your son at? Don't cry, little soldier. This time he gone. This time it's real. This time he wrong. But now is the time for you to get real strong. Hard times is on their way. Them shits is real long. Like my man Yee say, it's callous forearm to palm. Your hood hit hard, you gotta help your mom. Help your little sister navigate all the bombs and all the other shit that be knocking niggas off. And do not be soft, and do not be weak, and do not get lost out there in them streets. You have an opportunity, become a king. Try to talk it out, but don't never retreat. Develop your jab, then develop some richness and some fullness in your life. Develop your life, then develop a whole new path. So when you grown, that shitty shit he on is gon' pass. Alright, I love you, man. For real, I got you.
Gonna get you.
Come over
All the
my house
bags, get your
anytime,
black
any
ass
weekend.
up.
Where your sister?
Come here, baby.
Now don't cry, little angel. Your daddy done left you like the other little angels whose daddy done left. But you make sure you take care of yourself, cause your mother and your brother, they gon' need your help. So listen to your mother and say all your prayers and check up on them and make sure they say it is. Sit still while she wants to braid your hair. Give her all the kisses you can, let her know that you care. Be strong and bold and don't never be scared. You can do anything, you can go anywhere. Things are heavy, yeah, but every year you blossom, it's not a problem. Little angel, you are rare. Young black beauty, do he see what he doing? Do he realize the only life he gon' ruin will be his? Cause the nigga did it all wrong. It might be better that your dumb ass daddy done gone. I don't believe niggas are still doing this shit right here. But fuck him, he gone. We good. You made some mistakes, but fuck that. It's all over now. Let's move forward. Bum ass nigga. Woo! I'm just saying.
Man, that's my song.
You
right
call
there.
me.
I don't know
Right?
if y'all can tell,
He
but that
fucked
right
up.
there
He give you
is
the
my
truth.
song.
We got you, but let's be
That's
real.
my shit right there.
Truth best at this point in time.
So good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope y'all up and about your business this morning. I'm gonna start the day off with this shit right here. Yeah, this right here. Man, I watched that thing. I watched that last night. Did y'all watch the hearings last night? Huh? Who watched them hearings last night? I want to hear y'all's thoughts. I want y'all to type your thoughts on the hearings last night. I had too much shit to say to try to even put it into words. Because America, come on, man. I just can't believe that. I can't believe that we really this stupid. America is really this dumb. Just stupid and dumb. I seen them people running up in the Capitol. I said, that's just dumb. That's just stupid. Just uneducated and ignorant. Talking about they gonna take back the country. From what? And do what with it? Fuck it up even more? That's what it looked like to me. When they showed all the people everybody running up in the Capitol, and they put it together with a timeline, and they put it together with, what the Proud Boys said and what the Oath Keepers said and this person and that person. I was just like, this is just fucking stupid. Just dumb. Just fucking dumb. The election was stolen from us. What happened with all the elections before? You don't think it was fraud before? It's just fraud now. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. I was so just disturbed. And it's a lot of dumbass people in our country. That's why we better be getting rich. That's why you better be spending your time on hustle and grind and getting some more money. Everybody on this podcast better be getting some more money. I see what they doing. Fuck what they doing. We gonna be getting more money. That's an M for money. It's just, yeah. Donald Trump told him to come. And that part was the bomb part. Well, why did you come? Because Donald Trump told me to come. Well, why did you come? Because Donald Trump told me to come. Donald Trump told me. Ain't nothing gonna change. No, nothing's gonna change. Oh, I can't control what they do. I have no control over what so I realize nothing's gonna change. I can only change what's going on here and here, and maybe with some of you guys. What's going on here with me? Get more money, Joey. Go get more money, Joey. And go to gun range. Now, I posted a video yesterday about the woman talking about a federal gun oversight. People lost their minds like, I want to take away people's guns. I don't want to take away your gun, but I do want to make it harder for ignorant motherfuckers to get their hands on a gun. I don't think we should take away people's guns, but I do think we need to stop ignorant motherfuckers from having them. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway. I can only control my shit. I think I posted this thing about guns yesterday. People lost their minds in my comments section. What you mean you gonna take away the guns? I don't want to take away your motherfucking gun, but I want dumb motherfuckers from stop getting them. Shit. Motherfuckers who don't know how to be responsible, letting your kids play with the guns and shoot they.
After one child died using a Peloton treadmill last year, the Consumer Product Safety Commission intervened and recalled the product. But when hundreds of children die using guns, there is no federal response. There is no federal safety standard for guns. Even though 40,000 Americans hurt or kill themselves or other people in hundreds of accidents every year. Instead of regulating guns like any other consumer product, federal law protects gun manufacturers. A teenager can watch a video online and learn how to modify a rifle to make it more deadly. And the gun industry avoids any liability if that teenager uses that modified rifle to fire repeatedly and rapidly at innocent people. If a pharmaceutical company failed to warn customers about the known risks of one of their drugs, they could face thousands of lawsuits. But we allow the gun industry to sell weapons without taking any precautions to protect children and families from fatal accidents.
We need some more regulation, man. I'm not saying take away your guns, but god damn, open your motherfucking eyes. I want dumb motherfuckers to stop having them. Shit. Yeah. Anyway. The ones I had at least are not going through normal channels to get guns. The little boy who just shot up the school got the guns from his parents. He got his first gun from his parents. They bought it, and I wanted to be tougher for you to just hand over a goddamn gun to your child. I wanted to be, you feel what I'm saying? Especially if everybody in y'all family got some kind of issue going on. That's all I'm saying. You feel what I mean? That's all I'm saying, man. You got people in America love to get their hands on a goddamn gun. And I watch, man, it's sad. It's sad that we can't even have a conversation about guns. The most deadly thing is made for one reason: to kill a motherfucker. It's made for one reason: to kill, and it's not regulated. That's the part that don't. That's where it seems dumb as a motherfucker to me. Just stupid. There are millions of law-abiding gun owners. True indeed. But I'm a registered car owner. But if I maliciously use my car and hurt somebody, I'm in trouble. It's lots of people left messages. What about are you saying we should stop selling cars? Because cars kill people too? No, but there's a ton of regulations around cars. And there's more regulations every year. We regulate cars each and every year. Damn it. You can't let you run over some motherfuckers. You can't get no driver's license. After too many infractions, you can't have no license no more. They suspend your driver's license. All kinds. They don't do none of that shit with guns. I'm sick of this shit. I feel you, Mike Leon. And that's just my point. Guns don't kill people. Stupid people with guns kill people. Therefore, if we know that is the case, we need to take more measures to keep stupid motherfuckers from having guns. It's just point blank period. You have to take more measures. You have to painstakingly take more measures. That's it. That's all that's to that. Yes, stupid ass people with guns kill people. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Which means we got to start watching more motherfuckers. Got to watch these stupid people. Anyway. So that's what's up with me. Good morning, everybody. 9:15 in the morning time. I'm telling jokes in Delaware tonight. Thank you, Beth. Y'all understand? Beth's mom was killed at an intersection. You feel me? We talking about, well, if you don't stop cars, but you do, they put up a crosswalk or a signal when someone dies in an intersection. Why can't we just be proactive with the guns? If they would have been proactive, Beth's mother may not have been in that accident at that intersection. So if we are proactive with guns, maybe we can prevent the next mass shooting. You understand? Y'all, that's just what's going on in my head. Sorry to hear this, Beth. So sorry to hear that, Beth. I'm sorry to hear that, Beth. I'm sorry to hear that. Do y'all understand? If they would have been proactive with this intersection, maybe her mother would not have died. And the same thing, I believe, goes for gun laws. If we are proactive, we may be able to prevent the wrong people from dying. That's what I'm saying. Her mother was 39 years old. Big old hugs, Beth. That's how you get big old hugs, everybody. So that's what I'm saying about these guns. If we could be a bit more proactive in America, maybe we wouldn't be the laughing stock of the globe. We are the laughing stock. Right now, we have all this power and don't know what to do with it. China's overtaking us. Russia do what the fuck they want to do. Listen, I'm not against kids, but here's the thing, Melissa. I'm not against a kid learning how to properly use a gun and having gun safety. Yeah, Beth, our condolences. Right. What about, use fingerprint technology. Why your gun don't got a code for you for that motherfucker to fire? Your gun should know your criminal record. Shit. Not my phone. Anyway, everybody. It is Friday. What is everybody doing this weekend? Somebody said it's Friday. Fuck that. What y'all doing this weekend? Oh, that's real, Simone. But you know why they acted why the Second Amendment came around in the first place? Because they were fearful that blacks were going to overrun whites in the South. They enacted laws back in the South that if you had X amount of black folks, you had to have so many white folks around at the same time. Yeah, America done all that shit. Yeah, America does everything out of fear, never out of precaution. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just fear. America is run on fear. You understand what I'm saying? And it is a ton of money in the gun lobby, NRA and the whole red. They went bankrupt and still got money. They use it as it's. Yeah, they mad at Joy Behar. Joy Behar was like, look, let black and brown people go buy up all the guns. Oh, America's gun laws have changed quick as a motherfucker. China's trying to get us back after 45 issued tariffs on steel and aluminum. China trying to get us back. Because China been here for 5,000, 6,000 years. We only been here a couple hundred years. What year did the Qin dynasty come into the wasn't it the Qin dynasty that started China? That made modern day China? If I'm not mistaken. What year did the Qin dynasty begin? Anyway, China been around for forever, and China's like, fuck that. We on our way back. We getting back. Yeah, the gun laws will change tomorrow. You tired? I'm saying what everybody doing this weekend, Cannon. Anyway, this weekend I'll be in Delaware. I'm at the House of Laughs in Delaware. Me and Talent and Timmy Hall. We gonna have a good motherfucking time this weekend. You understand what I mean? We are in Delaware, Wilmington, this weekend. One show tonight, one show tomorrow. Wilmington, Delaware. Thank you, D. The Qin dynasty started in 2852 BC. And I believe that's the dynasty that China is named after, if I'm not mistaken. Right? China is named after the Qin dynasty, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. What is China named after? Okay, it's named after the Qin dynasty, but it translates to anyway. Y'all realize how long China been around and how long we been around? Right. China like, man, y'all just a blip on the screen. Y'all just a blip. We been here forever. We know how to combat all this shit y'all going through. We just gonna be quiet and we just gonna take over everything. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna be quiet. Oh, y'all don't want to manufacture nothing in the United States? Sure, we'll manufacture it for free or for cheap in China. And then once they learn how to manufacture, they learn how to they learn how to make it a little bit better for a little bit cheaper. Beating America at this game every day. And we not paying attention. Everything made in China now. Ain't nothing made in America. Huh? Y'all even peep that? Everything made in China now. You got 3 things made in America. You got that pillow that they put on Fox News, the pillow guy. Them liners for your truck, they made in the USA. And guns and flags and Confederate flags. That's what America makes. After that, we don't make shit else. We don't know how to make a decent television. Yeah, trying to figure out how to live for a long time. Sorrel Hatcher says China is the biggest bootleggers. Nah, China is the biggest bootleggers. Yeah, they the biggest bootleggers because they know how to do everything. We turned everything over to them. We looked at them as if they were backwater. We thought Japan was the biggest and the smartest. We was always America, Japan, and Russia. Blah, blah, blah. But ain't nobody pay attention to China. Well, Sorrel Hatcher, I got a question for you. If China's the biggest bootlegger, and if China makes the majority of what makes more fake shit than there is real shit, doesn't that actually make them the biggest everything? You understand what I'm saying? Like for us sitting over here, it looks like, oh, China just bootlegging all our shit. But for China, they over there like, we manufacturing all this shit. We send it out and y'all still buying it. China is they are pretty smart. All our TV components. Think about it. They manufacture, they make more shit for the rest of the world than there actually is shit. You can get bootleg Nikes from China. They probably sell more bootleg Nikes than Nike sell Nikes. So Nike the bootlegger. You feel me? They out here killing it. Being super efficient and everything else. Y'all saw what Japan did. We bombed Japan into submission. And Japan said, no problem. No problem. We gonna rebuild. But while we rebuilding, we need money. How we gonna get money? We gonna sell cars to the U.S. We gonna sell televisions to the U.S. We gonna sell anything we can to the United States because they mostly consumers anyway. So Japan took 40 and 50 years and came back and became a superpower. Little island became a superpower over 40 years. And in that 40 years, we just became more obese and lazy. Sorrel Hatcher, that video ain't real. They did not make a fusion reactor. They did not. That video is not real. I saw it too. I dug all the way deep. That video is not real. No one on the planet has made a sustainable nuclear fission and or fusion reactor. Sister Sorrel Hatcher. That's not a real video. Yeah, and think about it. All this time when Japan came back on the scene, we bombed Japan into submission. Y'all remember that? World War II, we bombed. That's a fission reactor. Sorrel Hatcher. F-I-S-S-I-O and fission. There's nuclear fusion and nuclear fission. The sun is acting as a nuclear fission reactor, if I'm not mistaken, and no one on the planet has been able to replicate that yet. They have not made, that's not real. Anyway, China, Japan, that whole side of the world, we don't pay no attention to them. Meanwhile, they come back stronger than striggity, stronger than strong. Y'all feel what I'm saying? They came back on their ass. Meanwhile, so that's what I'm saying. Unknown, you said Iron Man did it. Anyway, yeah, he put the arc reactor in his shit. What up, Faith Payton? So yeah, think about it. We bombed Japan into submission. Made the whole world say, whoa, they not fucking around. And then Japan came back and said, well, for us to rebuild, we need more money. So not only did we give them money, America gave Japan money after the war, subsidies and shit like that. Then Japan started, I guarantee you can't look around your house and not find some shit right now. I guarantee wherever you sitting, you find something that comes from either Japan, China, Taiwan, or one of those countries. I guarantee you. Right now I'm using a Sony camera. I'm using a Sony camera. I got a Honda parked in the... Look, I got a Honda car. My wife has a Lexus truck. Lexus ain't nothing but Toyota. You feel me? Think about it. You sitting, what computer you sitting on right now? Well, y'all sitting there looking at me right now, what you got in your phone? Is that an Apple phone? Well, all them components come from the Far East. Don't none of this shit come from America. Think about it. Your TVs. I just ate breakfast and my Corral plate says made in the USA. True indeed. Okay, we still make paper products. Made in the USA. Where your dishwasher come from? Your garbage disposal come from? Where any of your electronics come from? Because I know you got some. Look around your house. Sony, Sanyo, Toyota, all them old Panasonics and shit like that. Your televisions, LG and all them other shits. All that shit come from the Far East, man. Anyway. Samsung. Think about it. Those are Vizio, Sony TVs. Come on, y'all. Pay attention. We don't be paying attention. Who y'all know make these? Y'all ever met somebody who says, I work in the factory that make Apple headphones? You ever met anybody in your life say, I work in the factory where they make headphones? Nah, because we don't make them here. Do you know anybody who works in the factory that makes phones? Real shit. You know anybody who works in the factory says I work in the factory that make TVs. Americans are right now we too good to be factory workers. We don't want to be factory workers. But all the factories got shut down. I have a theory. You ever met anybody that said, yeah, I worked in the iPod factory, or I work in the Honda has a plant in Florence, South Carolina. Think about that. Honda has a plant in Florence, South Carolina. Honda is a foreign company that manufactures cars. Detroit is hurting. Motown, America's Motor City is hurting. And there's a Honda plant in Florence, South Carolina. Say it to yourself. How much sense does that make? How much sense does that actually make? Now, if y'all do understand how we got here, because we greedy. America believes in greed. Toyota has a plant in Georgetown, Kentucky. All these people, all these foreign companies have plants here in America. But we supposed to be the strongest, biggest, best, richest. Oh, no. We only got rich because we stopped manufacturing shit and using cheap labor. We started using cheap labor overseas. You understand what I'm saying? So when America got rid of cheap labor, when labor got too expensive, America went elsewhere for the labor. Meaning, while we were slaves, America could become the strongest, richest, most powerful. And when there was a working class that wasn't unionized, that was working for cheap, America was super powerful. But as soon as labor got expensive, America stopped manufacturing shit and started using labor that they could go exploit overseas. Seems to me that America don't like no hard work. That's what it seemed like to me. Seems to me. Because when America had slaves, we manufactured everything. When America had slaves, we was making everything. Soon as you can't have slaves no more, America said, now fuck that. We can't make nothing. Y'all ever think about that? Did you ever think about that shit? Real talk. The American way is to put your feet up and let somebody else do the work. That's really what the American way is. U.S. capitalism, thank you. Anthony Robbins said it best. U.S. capitalism must have a group to exploit. Capitalism must have a group to exploit. Not only the labor group, but the consumer group as well. They exploit the consumer group as well. They exploit you and I. I would buy more shit, sell them more shit. Let them think that they need more shit to buy. Let them play with their emotions. That's why marketing is so important. Let's play with people's emotions to make them think they need more shit. You manufacture it for cheap and then you sell it for high to motherfuckers who really don't even need it. Game. Are you paying attention? Huh? Are we paying attention? True indeed. America still do have slaves, though, free labor in the prison systems. I will give you that. I give you that. But that's not enough. Them 2 million, that 2 million that's incarcerated is not quite enough. So therefore they send the labor overseas. They exploit people elsewhere to manufacture our shit. They started in the 80s. Y'all remember in the 80s when the plants and shit, all the plants and factories started shutting down in the 80s. Continued through the 90s. And now you have burnt out cities. Rusted out cities. Rusted out towns that were built around these factories have come and gone. And the money's gone with them. Think about it. Think about it every day. Therefore, 40 years later, they wonder, why is there an opioid epidemic? It looks just like the inner cities. You left the inner cities without jobs. You left these little towns without jobs. People in the inner city without jobs, without a way to support themselves, turn to other means. People in these small towns, same shit, turn to other means. You understand what I'm saying? Are you understanding what I'm saying? Are you understanding what I'm saying? Look at the big picture. You know, what we tend to do is we tend to look at little bits of it. We look at the little bits of it that affect us personally without usually taking a look at the big picture. And if you look at the big picture, you know, don't think about one city being burnt out. Think about all the inner cities that got burnt out, right? Same thing happened with these towns. I was reading something. In the big picture. Now, if you sitting over in China and you're a rich man, you be like, man, I'm going to exploit America for all she's worth. I'm going to sell America as much shit as I possibly can so we can get rich over here. Come on. We got 1 billion. It's 1 billion people in China. It's 300-something million in America. You feel me? China got 1-point-something billion people. We only got 300 million. You understand what I'm saying? So China's like, you know what? Oh, we got to feed our people. What can we do? Oh, we can manufacture shit for cheap and send it to the other fat people around the globe who need it. Therefore, America, and we just keep buying this shit left and right. She said, miss me with the opioid shit. Where was America when our mothers, fathers, aunties, and uncles were on crack in the 80s? I agree with you wholeheartedly, 100%. But I have to say that the opioid crisis was pumped into these small towns, just like crack. The government let crack come in, right? Big pharmaceutical, which is governed by the federal government, allowed the opioids to come in and tear they families apart. Now, since I'm a person who has substance abuse in my family, I'm going to be my ears peak up. My ears peak when I hear about substance abuse and why it happened. I think it was unfair for what they did to us to how they treat the opioid crisis now. But let's not forget how both of those happened. Joe, I was disturbed by a comment, a World War II comment made that he thought if we had to fight right now as a country, we couldn't come together like they did in the 40s. We couldn't. Yeah, they gave them programs. Now, I will give you that. They gave them programs. They giving them programs. We had to figure ours out for ourselves. At the same time, when have we not had to figure it out for ourselves? I never, ever expect America to do anything for black folks. Let me just say that. Let me start by it. I never expect them to do anything for us. I've watched them, give us scraps and play us short every time. I never expect them to change. I don't expect them to change for a hot second and I don't give energy over to America treating us bad. I go give energy to what can we do to be better. You understand what I'm saying? What can we do? I don't even spend my energy on worrying about what America ain't, because they ain't never gonna do nothing for us. Ever. We were the slaves. They enslaved us. Then had to write into law. They actually had to write into law to treat us correctly. They had to write it down. Okay, hold on. Let's write a law that says treat black people with they have civil rights too. So if you have to tell a motherfucker to treat you right, they never gonna treat you right. You understand what I'm saying? So I never expect them to meet the standard of what I believe. Never for one second. I feel what you saying, Simone. But even back in the day, in our families, we had to help them or not. Right? There was rehab back in the 80s because my dad had to go into rehab back in the 80s. There was a very, very prominent man named Jim Vance. He was a newscaster. He had a cocaine problem. He went to rehab. My pop went to rehab. My brother went to rehab. You understand what I mean? We sought that out. But however, he did have friends down the street whose parents didn't support them, whose family didn't come and rally around them. They didn't get rehab. They got, the methadone clinic and that kind of thing. And those clinics are run by the government. So, to your point, Simone, yes, they do. There is a double standard. However, Simone, I have never expected them to not have a double standard for us. That's how they. That's they shit. They've been doing that from day one. It doesn't. You know how y'all know if a man was a cheater, he was always a cheater. America treat us bad, always gonna treat us bad. So I never expect America to do anything else. When they started calling, when the opioid crisis came out and they were all up in arms and everything, it didn't surprise me one bit that they didn't do the same thing for crack. I know that's how it go. You feel what I'm saying? We always, since we have been here, we have had to do for self. And I think that's the biggest fear at this point. And we are seeing that America, when I watch Karens, what we call Karens, flick off, blah, 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 what I see overall is a fear that they are going to lose out to someone. They're going to lose a bit of their they've become entitled, and they see that structure is thwarted by black women who get up every day and then become, CEOs of every fucking thing. You feel what I mean? You see Stacey Abrams, you see Ava DuVernay, you see Michelle Obama, you see Oprah Winfrey, and they can't find the equivalent in their, because they used to have everything. They had June Cleaver, they had Jacqueline Kennedy, they had, they were the queen of it all. And then when I watch a Karen, I really see fear. When I watched the riots yesterday at the Capitol, all I really saw was fear. You feel what I'm saying? The fear of the fact that, we've learned how to, you mean these black people who we tried to stomp out again and again, not only survive, but can thrive? There's no, we thrive. You understand what I mean? We show time and time and again that we can not only survive with you oppressing us, we can thrive under your oppression. We can take your scraps and turn it into soul food and when you're And then you come over here to our side, eat some of this soul food, be like, God damn, this is delicious. How the fuck now they call it Southern cooking? Call it Southern cooking now. All the shit that they never used to eat. They wouldn't eat no motherfucking catfish. That's a bottom feeder. They gave that to black folks. We don't eat no catfish. Get that to the black folks. Black folks fry that motherfucker up. They taste it. They say, well, hold on. There's nothing wrong with a catfish. Look at how cornbread back in style like a motherfucker. Cornbread so in style, and for a long time you couldn't find no white folks to eat no cornbread. They wasn't fucking with no cornbread. That was for black folks. That was for black folks. That's for black folks and what they call nigger lovers. They eat cornbread. And now everywhere you go, oh, Martha Stewart I have a gourmet cornbread dish that you're going to love. If you do your research, it just happens again and again and again. Shit, take music. They held classical music up as the greatest thing ever, right? Then they seen Little Richard hit Tutti Frutti All Rudy. Fuck that classical shit. We want to do what he doing. They invented Elvis. Right now, what's the man with Jack Harlow is the biggest rapper out here. Y'all remember, so listen, pay attention just for a hot second. Chuck Berry showed people how to play a guitar. Not just Chuck Berry, but the generation of Chuck Berry. Black bluesmen with the guitar showed people how to play it, how to fuck a guitar supposed to be played. We called it the blues. Then they changed it to rock and roll. Then they changed it just to rock. And they played the guitar for 50 fucking 60 years, right? Then we said, fuck them guitars. We came out with hip hop, right? Hip hop comes in the 70s and 80s. Right now, every young white kid I know want to be a rapper. Don't none of them play guitar. I can't name a rock band to save my life. Remember when rock bands ruled the world? I can't name a new rock band. What's the name of the new rock group? The new big hot rock band that's on every radio station. When Guns N' Roses was out, y'all remember Guns N' Roses, right? When Aerosmith, when goddamn all of them was out, yeah. Now, think about it. I can't name a rock group right now that's out. Guess what they got? Jack Harlow. And what is he doing? He's rapping. Where did rapping come from? It's the same shit over and over, man. That's why I don't give in to them. I pay attention to us. I don't pay attention to them. I pay attention to us. Y'all see my Miles Davis poster right here? Y'all see Miles right there? That's Miles Davis. That right there is Sean Price. That picture right there next to him is me and Biggie. Back there, that's BET. This yellow one, that's Basquiat. I got DMX right here. You understand what I'm saying? I got Donna Summer right here. I pay attention to us. Pay attention to us. I don't pay no attention to them. I can't. You understand? I can't. Yes, Betty Davis was 150%. We'll get into that on a whole nother show. But the point that I'm making right here, everybody, is if you look at the big picture, if you look bigger than just step by step, but if you look at the whole marathon, what we call Homo sapiens today migrated out of Africa came from Africa, migrated out of Africa, populated the whole globe. But Africa still is the heart. Take everything from us. Our beats, our energy. Then they mock us, try to mock us, try to make us look bad by saying we got wide lips. We got big noses and we got big lips and wide nose. No, these are regular lips. My nose ain't wide. Your nose is thin. This the original nose. This the first. You understand what I'm saying? We do have a way, D, I wish we had a way to capitalize on more of our stuff consistently. We do. But we got to get up and do it. You understand what I mean? Jay-Z's biggest album was called The Blueprint. Here go the blueprint right here. And you might not do it with drugs, but you take your little money, turn it into more money, and turn it into more money, and turn it into more money. That's why everybody's talking investments now and getting ahead and starting your business. Because you take some money, turn it into more money, and turn it into more money. Y'all understanding? Are you understanding? Y'all remember when when they made, what are those things that used to go under them big ass dresses? Was it called a bustle? Yeah, a bustle. Look, y'all, let me show y'all something. Listen, y'all. Let me show y'all something. Y'all see this? Are y'all paying attention? That's called a bustle dress. See how this dress accentuates the backside? Once they saw how men reacted to ass when they found ass in Africa, remember they put them on display. They said, look at this oddity. They put women in cages and paraded them through Europe. Look at that. And they would look at their ass. Then they came out with these dresses right here to accentuate ass. Because they saw that men were like, look at all that ass. Byron, I'm telling you the absolute truth. I'm not being stupid. This is real shit. Are we paying attention? Pay attention. If you look around your world today and just do some deductive reasoning, you will find out that we've been getting mocked and copied from day one. Matter of fact, your dollar bill has a pyramid on the back. Ain't no pyramids in Europe. Ain't one motherfucking pyramid in Europe. The cradle of knowledge. No. We have been getting copied and then mocked. Ain't no pyramids in Europe. The alphabet, which we call the alphabet now, came from African symbols. And then over time, they became alphabet, and then Arabic symbols, and then somebody else took it, and then Latin, and then Greek, and then and now it's English. And 1,000 years from now, it'll be something else. Pay attention. Pay attention. I'm trying to tell you some real shit. It's all day, every day. So I do not give energy over to what they say about us, what they say. I give energy to what we say about us and what we do or do not do. You understand what I mean? Speaking of slang, I remember a time in America where, excuse me, Beth, where the white man made up what slang was. Remember tubular, gnarly, I can't think of the last time I used white folks slang. They use all of our slang. I remember the first time I heard Katie Couric say bling on the news, on the Today Show. Look at all of that bling. Is that what they call it, bling? I could not believe it. Lil Wayne came out with bling bling. Next thing I know, Matt Lauer and Katie Couric was using it on the Today Show. Now it's everybody uses bling, but you don't even think, yeah, that came from a little black kid or black culture. They ain't even make up the N-word. Go look at the origins of the word nigger. Go look up the origin. It was part of it came from Southern whites who could not pronounce Negro, turn it into nigger. But negus meant king in some African languages. Negus. The Washington Monument ain't nothing but an Egyptian obelisk. And the Egyptians probably stole the obelisk. Don't forget that the Cushites, who were the black people from the south of Egypt, had a lot of influence on Egypt too. Do a little research on the Cushite pharaohs. So DJ Groove, Negro means black, right? But let's figure out, where did Negro come from? Do a little research on the word Negro, right? Go 1,000 years back, before Negro existed, and then figure out where that came from. You understand what I'm saying? I listen. They claim they stole so many inventions, but they always say the first black person does that, never the white person. The first black person does this, black person does that. Never the first white person to do this and the first white person to do that. Because of the time we living in right now, right? Because of the time that we came to the planet, my good brother Wayne. Because if you look right now, they are the power structure. And that power structure is built upon white supremacy. So it has to be painted. Every picture has to be painted to put the white man above the black man. Every picture, everything they have to maintain this illusion of white supremacy. You feel me? That white is somehow better. Remember, even black folks had the napkin test. Black folks had the lunch bag test. If you're lighter than this, you can come in. If you're darker, you got to get your ass back. Right? That is white supremacy being played out day to day. Right? But if you pay attention to it, you realize it's just a bunch of made up beliefs, and they want to see if you believe it. You buying into that? And as soon as you don't, they call you militant. They call you radical. They say all of that kind of shit. I ain't a militant. I ain't radical. I just know better. I just fucking know better. Shit. Anyway, time for me to go. It's 10 o'clock. Now, you know I can get on here and preach every day. I'd rather not, but I can. I can get on here and preach every day. Like, I got my brand because I knew my skin with keloid. I knew I would have this and be unique. I knew my shit was going to look like this. Because I'm super black. Woo! Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. I don't think y'all understand, man. I'm super black. I'm over here being super black. You understand? I'm extra, extra, extra black. I'm blackity black. I got records. You understand? Look, they used to have to take white people and put it on black people records. Look at this. This a Nina Simone album. They had to put a white lady in there. Oh, what y'all know about Pharoah Sanders, huh? What y'all know about Pharoah Sanders, huh? You understand? So real. So real. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. How about we leave up out of here? Myra said they did it to the 5 heartbeats. Yeah, Tamara. Some of us need to hear this every day. You right. You right, Tamara. We need to hear this shit every day. I never forget when my life changed. My life changed the day I was at Morgan State. I was at Morgan State University, and a professor told me I was an African. And I was like, I don't know nothing about Africa. I'm from Prince George's County. I am blah, blah. I'm black in America. He said, yeah. But where'd you come from? I said, what you mean? He said, where'd your mama come from? I said, Kansas. He said, okay, where her mama come from? I said, so he said, well, where did they come from? If you keep going back, all them people came from Africa. Changed my life forever. After that, I was completely changed. Because then I started hearing things differently. I started hearing records differently. I started hearing the words of people that I thought was militant differently. Because people had marked them. The news that I was watching that said these people are militants and radicals. Then I realized, the news just saying that. This radical person has a reason. Let me hear his reason. You understand? Let me at least listen to what he is saying to see if he is correct. Oh, I get it now. Oh, okay, I get it now. I wouldn't allow them to just feed me bullshit. And you shouldn't either. And I think one of the mistakes I make is that I believe all of us are on the same wavelength. Not letting them feed us bullshit. But we get fed bullshit every day. And then I'll read my comment section when I put a post up and realize, you still on the bullshit. And that's the sad part. So he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, y'all wrong. Y'all need me. You need that black man, that black woman. They need us. Forever and ever. We'll try to tell you that they don't. I'm trying to tell you some real shit. People used to put Public Enemy down, but listen to Chuck D. Now listen. I got so much trouble on my mind. Refuse to lose. Here's your ticket. Hear the drummer get wicked. Don't get me started on Public Enemy. I got a letter from the government the other day. I opened and read it. It said they were suckers. They wanted me for their army or whatever. Picture me giving a damn. I said never. Here is a land that never gave a damn about a brother like me and myself. And since they never did, it occurred to me just that very minute that the suckers had authority. Listen. I'll be back here on Monday, man. Y'all check me out. I'm in Delaware this weekend. I play nice. I play nice, and I love having joy in my heart, because if I stayed on the frequency that I was on this morning, my joy quickly turns to anger. And I don't want to spend my life on the little bit of time I have on this planet being angry. Y'all understand? Let's get up out of here with gone, man. Teach one. Go teach somebody some shit, and go learn yourself some shit this weekend and teach it to I'm gone. I'll see y'all Monday. Love y'all.
Don't judge me. I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. I said he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Caught up in the characters of America's fucked up narrative. They say the straight black man in the black community is a terrorist. Straight black man can't never win. Straight black man is gon' need a therapist. Cause the straight black man is the worst that it's ever been. Blaming me for shit I ain't never did. Man, can't a nigga ever live? Can't a nigga ever live? I've been out here killing it. Still trying to sell me that I'm ignorant. Demon can't tell I'm different and diligent. Demon can't tell what a nigga been. Born suspect, what a nigga been innocent. Man up on them and they mark you as militant. Mark you as mad and belligerent. Man, fuck y'all images. Fuck they images. He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. Who you calling a bitch though? What is you calling her a bitch for? Watch that bitch glow, watch that bitch blow. See, that's the part there that you didn't know. Getting mo. Why you hating on her black girl magic? Her black girl drive, all her black girl savage. So divine that she had to hashtag it. Her life matters and she had to have added. She been out here killing it. Hitting figure, but you acting like she ignorant. Paying her less, still magnificent. Watch her shatter that glass into little bits. Master degrees while you mastering Madden. Master a master, holding you back. Master of madness and average. Basic and tragic, trash in her passion. I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, man, all y'all wrong. You done blackball me, redline me, whitewash me, still can't define me. Try and dick me down and then still deny me. Yeah, try and fuck me, sneak up behind me, but boom, I ain't bought up blinded, so boom, you ain't gotta remind me, cause bitch, my mind be like a flower in bloom. Sky in the room, that's the life assignment, and whom, what's and never should try me, then boom, big boom from what's behind me. Full pack of black excellent facts, black excellent acts, black excellent stats. Won't succumb to your bum ass acts, and when your bum ass come ass, I done no jack, and when your young ass come ass, I run that back, cause all my scholars had scars all upon they back. Now let's go. He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone.